Hello, Karen Wolf here in the art studio this evening. How are you all doing? It's been a little bit. I was on here last week on Monday, and I was supposed to get back on here again, and I did not because I was probably like the rest of you all, wrapped up in all my Thanksgiving festivities and whatever. And spending some time with family, grandbabies, doing all of that fun stuff. So, let's see if I can get you on my iPad. Probably have my sound up. No? Okay, we're good. All right. See, I've got to do my iPad thing so I can see who's on here. So, whenever y'all jump on, say hey. That's helpful. And I can see who's on here. And, when you comment, it makes it more fun. So, hey, Fonda. Yeah, it makes it more fun. It's like having a conversation. Okay. All right. Tammy's on here. Hey, Tammy. Welcome. Sherry. Hey, hey, hey. All right. We're going to paint some snow. I had a request. Someone had requested, and I do apologize. It seems like the name was Sharon, but I'm having trouble. My memory's failing me right at this very second. I believe it's Sherry or Sharon, and I apologize, was asking me about painting snow. She had gone on a video, and it said something about painting snowflakes, dots, and the sprinkles. So you all probably have, if you haven't seen that, go catch that video. It shows you how to paint the snowflakes and the dots, the flakes, with the paintbrush and the end of the brush and that sort of thing. So if you're into painting snow, that's helpful there. So, hey, Candy. Welcome. Hello, hello. All right, I'm just trying to get you all squared away here so you can see. I have lots of different, I'm going to get in front of the camera, and I don't mean to do that, and I'm sorry. I have lots of examples of snow where I've painted snow before, but I'm not certainly going to paint one of these. These are paintings that are in my All Access membership, and they're online painting tutorials. And if you want to go on there and purchase one of these show you different snow scenes. So here's one. This one is not on there yet, but it soon will be. It's the winter cabin. There's some snow, different trees of snow in the background and snow in the foreground here. And then I think I have the winter truck also is actually not on the no, it's not. The winter truck will be one of the paintings that is upcoming for the online painting tutorials. And these will be in the membership. If you are an All Access member, you guys will get these. So the All Access members, they have a monthly fee to pay to be in that membership of $47. And they get all these in the membership. So they get a load of videos to watch. But here's another example of snow. This is where I did the snow and then had the tracks and then the snow and the trees. So those are some examples of snow there. But I'm just going to do some demonstration painting here of how to paint snow. Everything that you paint in white, everything that you paint white, you will paint it first with a gray color. And with snow, I'm not finding any purple. I'm trying to use up some of my old plates of paint. I can't speak. And my iPad is not bringing up yours. There you go. There we go. Okay. I see y'all on there now. That's yucky. Sorry, everything that's gray everything that's white, you start out with a gray. Hey, Tanya, that is, welcome. Thank you for jumping on. That is a shadow color. So if you can see here, see the shadows here are the gray, and then you bring it up with the whites there on top. But like I said, I'm not painting this this sled. I'll do what I'll do. I'll paint some of the scenery there, but I'm not gonna go into all that detail. This video is on my I need some purple. This video is on my online painting tutorials library. It's in the library. I am painting with acrylic. Oh, gosh. Isn't it always one color I can't find? Today it's purple. Today is purple. Oh, okay. But every color, every white has a gray background. And for snow, I use purple, white, well, actually it's blue and sienna and purple and white. So I make like a grayish, purplish color, and it's blue, ultramarine blue, sienna, purple, and white. I'll get a little bit more blue. And it makes kind of a grayish, purplish color, which is this right in here. See this color right here? That's what that is. And it's also in this one also. Well, that one's had some more reds, looks like, for the purple in it. So that's a pretty snow scene right there. But you can do it either way. And the way you do that is with just lighting it up, or you can add some more, a little bit of red makes it more that brownish red color. But the purple is your first color that you put on. Let me get that on me. Get that on my shirt. So how are you all doing today? Is everybody doing good out there? So there's Sherry. Hey, Sherry. And Joanne. Appreciate you all jumping on this evening. Y'all say hey. Let me know where you're from. Some of the names are new people jumping on and watching that I haven't seen before on my page. But right here, I'm just putting on this purplish, bluish background color. And acrylic dries 2 to 3 shades darker, so it'll dry darker on you. So if you think that it's not dark enough, it is. It definitely is. And like I said, we're painting it in acrylic, and I use the Liquitex Basics acrylic in the tubes. Hey, Tammy. Hello. Oh, it's too cold. Yeah, it is. But you know, oh, I can't get my white open. I try not to complain because my husband was telling me he was dreading going to work because he has work outside, and it was supposed to be in the 20s this morning. So cold for us is cold, but cold for him is colder. So I try to not, go there, but I feel so bad for the people that have to work outside in it. My son has to work outside in it too, and it's cold. It's definitely cold. And then also another thing that I do is I keep my dark outside darker, a little bit darker on my outside edges if I don't have an eye stopper. And that's what this was right here, just keeping my darker edges. But my gray color for my snow, I hope I'm not covering up, get my arm in the way. I try to look back there and make sure you guys can see. Oh, golly. I just got a big dollop of purple. Purple's a really strong color. So, with purple, don't go overboard on the purple. Purple is just a really, really, and I'm just making me a big old pile of this right here. Purple is just a really strong color. It really takes over. It's funny, if you're painting a flower, though, and you want the flower to be purple, then you want it to show up, then it won't. But if you're painting something like this, and you're painting snow, it jumps right out at you. So I'm just building up an outside color here. I'm darkening my edges, just getting some dark here on my edges. And we might paint a snowman or something in here or something. I don't know what. And then that's my outside. And then I'm just going to go a little tiny bit lighter. Not that light. Go a little bit lighter back in this center. And I'm just kind of making like little little banana like banana shapes. Like up and, like banana. Like that is what I'm doing with my, just to resemble kind of like some little hooves up of the snow. So we'll leave that there for a little bit. That's our snow color. And up here can be just a sky color. Blue sky. Whatever your sky color is. Blue, and I just took my dirty brush and actually just went into some ultramarine blue that I don't have very much on my plate. I end up with many, many plates. Hey, Melissa. Welcome. Haven't seen you on here for a while. Good to see you. Good to see you. Tammy, you and Melissa, I'm going to be on the, in the All Access group here shortly. Announcing the winner of the challenge. Is that? Yeah, wrong color, blue, I think. Yeah, I'll be in there here shortly after I get off here. I'll be in my All Access membership group. I have a monthly challenge, and today I announce the winner of that, the $25 gift certificate. Who will that go to? And those challenges are pretty easy. They're what's this month? Post a picture of your well, hey Kim, post a picture of your painting progress. Was this month's challenge, was to post a picture of your before. And I'm looking for blue paint. I'm out of blue. Post a picture of your before and after. The painting didn't have to be finished. Just a before and a progress picture of your painting. And then I put everybody's name in a hat, and then they have a chance to win a drawing. So that's fun. So I just had to get some more paint. I was out of paint. I was out of blue paint. So this is the sky, and I'm just going in with some blue with a 1-inch brush. And I have all my colors on my plate, and I go in and show you guys how to do this without all this interruption and trying to find paint colors. So I'm just going in with some blue and white dirty brush, which incorporated in some of this purples into it that I already had in my brush, which will kind of gray the sky a little bit. And I'm just going back in here with just some X's and that sort of thing. So you all like to paint? Y'all painters? Y'all like to watch people paint? There's both. Actually, there's people that watch people to paint because they want to learn to paint. There's people that watch people paint because it's very relaxing. You can also put a little bit of burnt sienna in with your blue and white, and that'll gray your sky color a little bit so that it's not so pure blue. Because just a pure blue out of the tube blue My paint is real dry. I'm going to squirt a little bit if I have a mister bottle here. If Henry and Charlie didn't steal them. My grandkids come down in here and paint with me, and they love the mister bottle. But the gray, the sienna, adding that into the paint will, into your blue and white, will gray it a little bit so that it's not so, that out of the tube color, you know, this color. That color right there. But some people like to paint. Some people like to watch people paint. Some people watch people paint because it's relaxing, and some people watch people paint because they want to learn how to paint. So, which one are you? Tammy loves to paint. I know Melissa loves to paint. All right, so I'm incorporating in a little bit of white down here at the bottom, just lightening this sky down here at the bottom. Usually your sky is a little lighter down at the bottom. I usually lighten mine a little bit in the middle, lighten it up a little bit in the middle to keep the outside a little bit darker. I got a little bit much brown in there, but that's okay. I'll lighten it. I've got a lot of white on here, so I'm not too concerned about that. If you get too light, add a little dark. If you get too dark, add a little white. So I'm just trying to keep the outside a little bit darker. And I'm painting 90 miles an hour, I know. And I don't usually paint this fast on my videos that I do online either, so in my demonstration tutorials on my website and in the membership I go a lot slower. I don't go this so fast. But you can pause me and start me back up if you paint along with me. And if you paint along, it's good to watch first and then go back. Okay, so we've got some just a little bit of dark edges and some darker or some lighter in the middle. And it's just a misty, snowy sky. Just misty, like it's snowing. Just some snow, just some X's. Just smearing in that background there. All right. Who else do we have on here? We have Jude. Welcome, welcome. Andrea. Hello, hello. Some new names. Thank you so much for jumping on here. You guys are, just say hey and let me know where you're from. You guys, when you jump on, let me know if you're a painter or if you're just kind of hanging out, watching painting. Or if you want to learn to paint. That's what I'm here for, is to help you to learn to paint and become a better painter. All right, so there we've got a background on. And like I said, I don't get all excited about that because I'm not going to paint that one, guys. That is just a there to show you the paint. That is an online painting tutorial. I have that's for sale on my online painting tutorials library. I'm going to dry this really quick with a hairdryer. Oh, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so there's the snow in the background. Just give you an idea of the snow in the background. Okay, then I'm going to take white into that snow color that I made before. That little purple pile that I had right there that I made with purple, blue, sienna, and white. I keep running out of white, for pity's sake. That's crazy. I'm just using so much white. Some more white on my plate. All right. Then I'm going to take some white down into that purple color. So you just keep lightening your purple that you made just a little bit more. Just a little bit more each time. And then you start building up your little piles of snow. Now don't go all the way out there to the outside edge and cover up your snow out there. But you're just making like little mounds. Because snow is... Now this is just one example. Like I said, you've got many examples. There's like some just snow that's been all driven, you know, they've been out here getting Christmas trees and drove all over this and, you know, messed this up a little bit. This is more smooth where, you know, when you're out and you go out into the snow, some of it hasn't been touched. It's smooth as a baby's butt. So then you go in with a little bit more white. I should switch to a 1/2 inch flat. I like it better. Then you build it up with a little bit more white. And you don't want patterns. Don't make like a bump and a bump and a bump and a bump and a bump. You want some to be down low and smoothed out, some to be longer, and it works out better if you go faster. If you're a fast painter. Hey, Brenda. Hello. She's one of my biggest fans, Brenda is. Hello, Brenda. Okay, I'm just rinsing my brush right now. That's weird. You showing up on my phone, but you're not showing up down there on the iPad. That's so weird. I don't understand it. Okay, so we put some snow in there. So, I don't know, for the background, I mean, if you want to paint something in the background, you could, you know, do whatever. Do like a tree, or you could do a snowman, or tree standing beside a, you know, snowman standing beside a tree or something. Doesn't matter. Trying to find some paint that'll work for me here. Let's see. We'll do a... trying to find a dark brown color. I couldn't find a dark brown color, so I'm mixing sienna and black. That will make a dark brown color. One thing you will learn if you stick with me is how to mix colors. So I did a sienna, which is this orange color, brown color, and then I mixed it with black to make brown, a dark brown. So I'm just gonna make like kind of like a Christmas tree over here. I'm just giving myself a guide tree line. And I could do that with brown, I guess, or green, either way. But if you make like a, you know, pretend tree or a real tree, I don't know, maybe I'll make this a real tree instead of, well, I don't mean pretend, I mean, I could just make it a real tree, couldn't I? It don't matter. So then I'm going to go into some green right now. And I'm just doing this so you can have something in your snow instead of just snow. Green, I'm trying to find something to darken it. Green, you can darken green with purple. You can darken green with red. I'm trying to find a clean spot on my plate. So I'm just going to darken this green with a little bit of red. just taking that 1/2 inch flat that I put in there and making a tree. Just a tree shape. But if you all like watching these videos and you do want to learn to paint, I mean, I do a lot on here, but I also, I mean, the online painting tutorials are great. They're great to learn to paint, or just, you know, if you are a painter and you want to paint from them, they're fun to paint from. And also, in the All Access membership is a great opportunity for you to learn. That membership right now is currently closed, but you can get on the wait list for that membership and be the first to be notified when the doors open. So that is a great place to paint. I can't hardly walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time. I'm trying to paint, and hey, Carolyn, I'm trying to concentrate. And I was listening to I'm going to post that link in here for those of you who are interested. I was listening to a audio book today on Audible. I love those. The books that, you know, the Audible books, it's a great invention that you just listen and do. Instead of taking the time to read, I can listen to them in the car and that sort of thing. But I was talking about multitasking and how you know, multitasking is really not a good thing. It's a bad thing unless you're just like listening to an Audible book while you're driving down the road, as long as it's not distracting. And it's just a perfect example of right now. I was trying to post a link for my All Access membership, which I just did, and I was trying to tell you a story at the same time. So I was multitasking, and the guy was saying that that's really not a good thing. People think it's a good thing to be able to multitask, but really it's bad because you can't do, you know, two things well. If you're trying to do two things at the same time, you're going to have trouble, or one's not, you know, they're both not going to turn out very good. And it's funny. So here I am multitasking. And I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways. But I do like the Audible books. I've had so many good books that I've been listening to here lately. They're great. So, and obviously I can't multitask because I was trying to tell you a story, and I said I couldn't walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time because I was trying to do this. That's what it was. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I've got me a tree in there. I'm going to do me a little tree. And all I did was just use green, a dark green. And I made my dark green by taking my green and mixing some red with it and made a dark green. And then I'm just taking my yellow into that green. I didn't even clean my brush. I'm just leaving some of the darks, and I'm just touching in. I'm just kind of pouncing down with this brush. So you can see what part of the brush that I'm using is the part that doesn't have any paint left on it. So I'm going back in to the yellow and the green and just pouncing in really just some indications of some branches. And for me, I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to do the left side than it is the right side. But it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. That's another thing. Oh my gosh. Everybody worries about being perfect. Don't do that. Don't drive yourself crazy with perfection. Don't. Just do it. Get started and do it. And don't be afraid of making mistakes. It can be fixed. And don't worry about, you know, being embarrassed or what somebody thinks. Who cares what somebody thinks? Just do it and have fun. Life's too short. We don't need to worry about all that kind of crazy. Just paint, have fun, paint with your painting style. I just added a little bit of white to that color that I was using. That green and yellow on my brush, I just added a little bit of white, and I'm just going in and I'm just touching. And this is going to give an indication of a little bit of snow on this branch. I'm just going across. I'm just kind of touch, and I'm pushing down as I touch. Just pushing down, just giving indications of branches with some snow on it. Then we'll go over here to this other side, which, like I said, I'm right-handed, so it's way easier for me to do the other side. Maybe I should just turn it upside down. And then I kind of just touched in the middle lightly just to get rid of that line. Okay, so there's your tree. Don't cover up all your darks. Don't get rid of all your darks. Okay, so we're going to let that dry a little bit. So that's the tree. And I'm just rinsing my brush. So the snow, see how it's acrylic? I told you acrylic dries 2 to 3 shades darker. So it dried darker while I was painting that tree. Oh yeah, you guys, I forgot to tell you, today's Cyber Monday. Hey Paula, welcome, hello. Today is Cyber Monday, so you've got today, through the midnight, this evening, to receive 30% off on my website at artbykarenwolf.com. You can purchase on any of the, as many as you want on the online painting tutorials, and you'll receive 30% off. So that's artbykarenwolf.com, and those are 30% off today, and use code CYBER, C-Y-B-E-R, just, Cyber Monday. Just type in the code CYBER in the code, coupon code, and you get a 30% off. And that's good through tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So you should be able to get that discount. So that's cool. So I'm going to go back in, and I'm making some more, just some more light snow, just touching in. Just some highlights of some snow here and there. Just really popping in, and all I did was go into the white. And don't cover up all your darks. And what I'm really doing is just looking for those darks and leaving those openings and kind of leaving the dark underneath. So there's that. And then if you get rid of them all, you can put some more back in. So I'm going to put a shadow underneath of this tree. I'm going to go back into the purple, the darker purple. Maybe. I might have to rinse the water, or rinse the white out of my brush. I'm going to put a shadow underneath of this tree with purple and sienna, blue. Oh, wrong color blue. Got into the wrong blue, I think. No, I didn't. And white. Blue, sienna, white, and purple. And you can make, if your sun's coming from back here, you make your shadow go forward. This tree, the shadow can be coming forward, or it can be going to the side. Just establish where your light source is. We can make it just kind of going down this way if we want. It's a pretty long tree, so. And then I'm going darker with a shadow at the base, and then lighter as it comes out. And I'm not making it like a a shadow. Oh my gosh, shadow. I'm just putting it, you know, making it kind of there, but not there, you know. Just, you just don't want it to take over your painting, and definitely, probably not lead you off of the canvas there. Put a little bit more back up in there, so it looks like it's under it a little bit. Okay, so there's the shadow, a tree, and a shadow. All right, over here we can put like you can put a, you know, a fence or a snowman or what have you. I don't know what you would want to put there. But we're going to put some snow in the tree. Go into the too much going on during Christmas to paint. Oh, I gotcha. Can't wait until first of the year to start back. Yes, it is a busy time. It really is. But honestly, sometimes I just come down here and I just paint for a few minutes. You know, it doesn't, for me, I'm okay with sometimes and I'm just taking some white and I'm just touching in some snow on this tree with this brush. I'm just lightly just dabbing in. I took white into the green color, or not green color, snow color mixture that I have there, that purple color, purple white, the snow color that we had down here, and I'm touching in, taking the edge of my brush and kind of dragging it down, dragging and putting in that look of snow there, just like I did with the green, but instead I'm using the gray purple snow color with white, more white in it. But honestly, I can come down here and paint for 15 minutes, 30 minutes is fabulous, but just do a little Christmas card or just something little, and it's good. I've got my fix. You know, there's times where I come down here and I paint for hours. There's sometimes that I have to paint all day when I do the online painting tutorials, but, ooh, got a little bit too much. Yeah, a little bit. It's just like anything else. You have time for what you make time for, and I love to paint, so I make time for it. I do. And my schedule is pretty full. But I gotcha. You got a lot going on. I do agree. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But I'm just touched out. Just, I'm using barely that little corner with hardly any paint on it at all. And I'm just touching down back and forth, just giving the illusion of some snow. Then I'm going to go back in with some even whiter snow. White, just a little bit of white, Really, it's thick, really thick. And just touching that on there, just here and there, not, and this is the brightest. Oh, got a little much there, but that's okay. Oh, got a lot of paint on my brush. This is the brightest white. The other was gray, so this is the white that I'm putting on this tree. Isn't that cool? Pretty cool. All right. Now, like I said, you can put whatever out here to the side. You can put a snowman or I don't know. I can't think right now. That's funny. I go from one thing to the next like a crazy person. So, I'm going to put this a little bit darker on this side of the base of the tree. Just so that it's darker on that one side. Makes it look like it's more round. And then I'm going to add a little bit of white to that brown color and pull over so it's a little bit light on that side, just to give it a little look of dimension there. Okay. All right. And you can put a little snow in your paintings. You can do the flecks of snow. You can do the dots of snow. Whatever snow you like to do. I like to do the sprinkles of snow. It's fun. Taking the white paint into the water and getting it all liquid and putting the snow on there like that. So that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Can't get those. There they are. All right. Okie dokie. So, what could we put there? Maybe that'll be another day. Maybe we'll do that another day. So, you guys will have to comment below. What would you like to see beside of this tree? We could do, and this will be another day. It could be a mailbox. It could be a snowman. I don't know. Y'all tell me. And I'll paint that on here on another evening on a Facebook Live. How about that? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? All right. So now I showed you how to paint snow. And that thing doesn't want to stay up there. But don't forget, there's, like I said, there's 30% off on all barn in the background with fence closer to the tree. Oh, well, that was fast, Melissa. That's a good idea. Don't forget, there is 30% off. Use code CYBER, and it has all online painting tutorials are on sale through midnight tonight. You'll receive 30% off if you use code just the coupon code. Just type in the word CYBER, CYBER, and that'll give you 30% off. You just go to my Art by Karen Wolf Facebook page, or not Facebook page, I'm on my Facebook page right now. Go to my Art by Karen Wolf website, artbykarenwolf.com, online painting tutorials, and there you go. And it's on as many of them as you want. It doesn't matter. And, but that's only through tonight at midnight. This is the last day, because I've been running sales clear through since Friday. I know, I had, some people take advantage of the first day. It was 50% off. Then the next day it went to 40, and then now it's, yesterday and today's 30. So that's your sale for today. I've demonstrated for you this evening how to paint snow and the tree, and give me some ideas on here. Just post in the comments your ideas of what would you like to see me paint beside of that tree the next Facebook Live. So that'll be fun. That's a really cool thing. All right. Well, I appreciate you all so much for joining on here. You guys are great. If you want to receive notifications, there's some folks that receive notifications when I go live. They're already on my text list. If you would like to receive notifications when I go live, just text Let's Paint to 304-245-9690 and you'll get a text from me when I go live. I'll give you a text notification and you'll be able to see you'll be first notified whenever I go live to paint on here on my page. So if you like to follow me along, if you like to paint with me, there's a good way to do that. So, all right. Well, you all have a great evening. Thank you all so much for jumping on here with me this evening. I appreciate you guys so much. God bless you all and take care. And we'll be back on here again real soon and paint something else really fun. All right. Thank you all so much. Love you. Bye-bye.